Next is African champions. Let's celebrate one doing amazingly well in their fields. Yes?
African champions.
African champion.
African champions.
African champions.
John Amanam from Nigeria is our African champion.
You be
Now,
champion.
John Amanam is a sculptor and a former special effects artists. Yeah, I mean, those African Nigerian movies where you see those special effects, something going here and some charm, something, someone just do something, this magic, and someone starts flying or anything. Yeah, these guys are the ones responsible for these particular effects in most of our movies. So, what he is doing, he is actually paving the way in prosthetics for darker skin tones. Apparently, these things didn't exist. If they existed, actually, the ones existing in the market are made of woods, first of all, and then the color, they're all light skinned colors. Like, yeah, like they do the color and it's not made of black or, the melanin kind of color thing. It's just what you see is kind of like a Caucasian color, the white skin color. That's what they used to do. So he actually noticed that. That's one of the reasons what actually drove him into it. But then, what happened is that he pioneered. He's a pioneer in designing hyper realistic black prosthetics. And his work spanning prosthetic hands, legs, fingers, toes, ears, noses, and breasts was so rare that he registered a patent over his innovation in Nigeria last year. Now, this was actually in 2020, as early as 2020. So what happened was that he realized that it is rare. You don't have anything of that sort in the Nigerian market. So he had to, when he started, the whole journey into that particular thing, he happened like, okay, you know what? I can just register this and make it my own sole property, and that is how it all started. So uh, Amanam arrived at prosthetics design after his brother lost part of his hand in a sudden accident. It was then that the family realized that dark skinned prostheses are not available in Nigeria. Yeah. It's only when you actually start looking up for something that's where you realize that it's very difficult to actually get that thing. You hear about it every time, like, oh no, we can just go replace a foot or get an artificial one and all of that. But there are certain specifics that when you look further, you realize that these particular ones are missing in the picture or they've never been available. So he took it upon himself to start creating prosthetics that are supposed to be, matching the skin color of the African. Talk about the dark skinned and all of that. So it drove him to do these things, the dark skin prosthesis, and of course it became something really huge. And that's the only one in the sub-region. Yeah, not just in Nigeria, but actually in the sub-region of Africa. Now, John Amanam's company, that is Immortal Cosmetic Arts, now employs 7 workers who make the prosthesis by hand. Now, the company has so far served nearly 200 customers from all over the world. Yeah, fascinating. And there are about 100 more waiting for their turn. I like it. I mean, you should see it. And for you to do that, just log on to African Global Radio. We'll make those images available. You think it's the real thing, frankly speaking. It matches the color of whoever it is that wants to, gets this particular thing to cover whatever damage that they have incurred during maybe they've suffered during an accident or a mishap or any other thing, from the legs to the nose to the ears. I mean, those parts that can easily be, fixed using this particular thing is actually really, really amazing work. So yeah, our African champion John Amanam from Nigeria has been celebrated today. So you
You are an African champion.
definitely let's celebrate around 2 11 GMT says the time right here, and I am Barry Musa.